Oklahoma, Iowa, in the southeast corner of Iowa, and we have a river running through the middle, just like Toledo, and we have lots of factories and lots of industry and lots of rural landscape. So, so there are quite a lot of things here. This, sometimes I talk with my sister who still lives there, and one day she said, you know, we didn't grow up with any flavors. I must have told her how I loved Indian food, and I didn't ever know that before. She said, we grew up with no flavors, my sister says on the phone from Iowa. It's true, no flavors. Butter maybe, potatoes, no pepper, no salt. What little flavor lived in our world was for father, blackening his cottage cheese with a pepper shaker, wiping a knife of mayonnaise profanity across his bread like he loved it, a color and texture so repulsive to our mother, we didn't dare touch it. But he was from Missouri and couldn't help it. Mother was the cook, though. Flour and water on the pork chops, flour and water into noodles, flour and water and meat droppings into gravy, thick, lumpy, flavorless gravy. Lettuce, tomato, dried cheese, American, square out of the wrapper, in a bowl, no vinaigrette, no ranch, none, please God, of the mayonnaise and ketchup mixture Father stirred alone in his teacup, drizzling his iceberg, not spinach, not romaine, not dandelion, though it grew all around us as we watched the blood milk pink liquid in his pestle and mortar bowl coat the other colors in his dish like a calm. On special days when she was feeling zesty, melted Velveeta invited the broccoli in. Vinegar for the cucumber. We were teens before we learned about rice. Plain enough, you would think so, but so oriental. Let us taste tacos, burritos, enchiladas, but we'd mostly known the flavor of John Deere grease on the grapes, machine oil, and metal dust on the Twinkies that came home uneaten in the black tin box. Mother's cigarette smoke in the fudge and Jell-O. Always naked pork roast in the pan, one onion and water for broth, flour and water fried chicken. In our house on Willard Street, spices were as foreign and far away as Chicago, 4 hours and several cultures distance. But now Mom lives 2 miles from me, and for the last 8 months since her move, the moat around my house, the alligators against her visits are my Chinese Ethiopian menus. Mondays, Chinese. Tuesdays, Hungarian or Provençal French. Wednesdays, Greek. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Mexican, Cajun, Moroccan. Sunday, mayonnaise, lots and lots of mayonnaise. A bit of Toledo Jeep on the side, a little salt, a little pepper, just out of reach. Spring greens dolloped with Thousand Island, pinkish hint of exotic lands for good measure. I never knew tongues were live things, so much more than shovels. You might see me blush to read the title. It may or may not be what the title suggests it's about. It says S&M all summer. What if, in the middle of our reckless rage, we got naked in the daylight? There's the swimming pool, the damp and moldy towels, the thrum and push of water pumped into other water while all season the sun submits herself to heat. Fire between us, tongues our salted hands as our eyes stroke the hard ceramic cups we hold. Our morning dream, how habitual, how holy. The sugary warmth of coffee ignores a yellow bliss behind retreating storms, luminous rain, and yet we note the cats recline across the sills, their blue eyes tired of love, their dusty tails sedate, just the tips flicker, and the falsely closed eyes smolder in their feline tantric torture of the birds.